Hi everybody, this is James again, and I want to bring to you a new video. This video is going to be a methodology which I've used to make more than $2,000 in just a few days with a specific type of online lead system. And I want to show you the system and how it works. Some of you may have been following me over the last couple years, different forum posts that I've made or blog posts that I've made with different methodologies and techniques that I've used to generate leads and income over time. And some of you might best remember the last methodology that I shared, which was recorded in a video. It's on YouTube now, called Marketing Secrets Revealed: How to Build Your Own Online Cash Machine. And this kind of follows that specific video a little bit. You don't need to watch the other video to learn what I'm doing with this methodology, but I would suggest that you do go back and check that video out. Also, a couple disclaimers about this video. I will be showing a technique and methodology that I use, and some of the software that I use throughout the video I am personally associated with. However, the methodology itself that I'm showing can all be done manually by any person, or it can also be done using other software that exists out there that can do similar things as the software that I'm using. Again, I don't want to make this video just about the specific application I work with, so I did want to throw that disclaimer out there. Also, this video is really more regarding email marketing and contact form marketing. Some people may call this methodology some type of spam technique. I would disagree with the people that would say this. Contact form marketing is a very legitimate service. It does fall, at least within the United States, within allowable actions that one can do in mass online, because you're dealing with quote-unquote businesses that have public contact forms where they're requesting contact. So at least in the United States, and feel free to check with your lawyers if you guys have additional questions about this methodology that I'm going to show you, but I guarantee you 100% it does follow the anti-spam guidelines and is allowable. Anyways, let me talk a little bit about this methodology. So in my first video, I showed you guys a lead system that I had built, and I showed you the methodology of the lead system itself and the type of leads that I was getting and how it was working. And I know most marketers out there aren't going to show you specific ways that they're generating income because they don't want to give up their method. That's their paycheck every week. However, I was able to show you exactly what I was doing in that last video, because that video was that methodology was part of a bigger methodology that I was actually working on. And it does have to do with lead gen systems very similar to the method in that video. However, I can't tell you the specific products, service that I am monetizing here, because this is essentially what I built the initial lead system to do, and I don't want to give that out to anybody. I don't want to ruin this methodology for myself. But anyways, you'll get the point of what I'm showing as I go through this video. So I will step by step show you, one, how I'm targeting my leads, how I'm getting the leads to come in, how the leads are responding. I will show you proof of income, and I will also show you statistical results from the campaigns. Anyways, with that said, let me get to the very first step. And the very first step of this methodology is, one, targeting your audience. Now, a lot of people may need specific type of very niche related targeting whenever they're trying to offer their products, because products can vary in what you're offering. Some may apply to a broad general public, some may not. And the products that you promote will obviously dictate the type of people that you should be trying to target in your audience. Now, for my audience, in this specific case, I could use generalized audience. It didn't need to be niche specific in what I was doing. And so all I did was I used the definitive keyword and footprint list. And you don't need this list to do what I did. You can, come up with your own lists of keywords that you're using. You can purchase other people's lists that they have out there. Again, this is one that I am associated with, so I did want to make you guys aware of that. Anyways, as you can see in this list that I have going on, it really didn't matter to me. However, I decided to just use a generalized list of 874,000 unique keywords, starting with the whole list of A's first, and work my way through that. So what I ended up doing was taking these keywords here and essentially putting them into a text file to upload to my contact form submitter. And as I mentioned earlier, there's other applications out here that can do similar things. It's easy for me to use this one because I am associated with this one. So anyways, I uploaded these list of keywords, the entire A section. And once that was done, I then scraped Google with the default contact form footprint along with those keywords. And I ended up getting about 50,000 contact pages or so that were found. And after going through those 50,000, whenever I was actually contacting them concerning the offer, the initial offer, the success rate that I got out of it was about 30,000. Out of the 30,000, I was able to gather approximately 15,000 unique emails. I think the original email tally was somewhere around like 38,000 or something, but after duplicates and common ones that I know I can't email, like .gov, etc., I ended up with around 15,000 emails. Now the methodology that I'm using here was a double sequenced technique, and what I mean by that is there were 2 points of contact that was going to happen in this campaign. The first point of contact was through the business's website contact form. After the next day, I ended up taking the emails and checking for dupes, removing ones like .govs, etc. So I took those 15,000 emails and I uploaded them for an email blast that was going out. Now this email blast was essentially all non-opted in emails. Now some people would say, hey James, that would be spam because you're collecting the emails, and the spam guidelines state specifically that you're not supposed to collect emails for mass marketing purposes. However, there is a catch to all of this. First, we know people just gather emails anyway and just send those out. But I did follow actually the laws in my methodology here, and what I did was the first phase of the campaign contacted these businesses about a service offer, which then made it 100% legal for me to email them with a follow-up, because I have already previously contacted them via another methodology, i.e. the contact form, which legitimizes the email follow-up. So I want to show you the stats from this email follow-up, and this is where it really gets important here. Because the email follow-up is really huge as well. Many people often wonder, what would happen if I just had a huge list that I bought or I scraped somewhere of emails and I sent them my offer. Well, this will give you a little bit of insight into actually some hardcore numbers here for you. So I ended up uploading 15,300 emails from the campaign. and I am using SendGrid as the sending software to send out the emails that I was following up with. And those emails were all sent out very fast. I had the 40,000 email plan. SendGrid allows you to do 10,000 for free per month, but if you want more than that, you do have to upgrade. But the 40,000 is only $10 a month, so it's really a great deal. You guys should obviously look into it. You do have to connect your domain name with the email address that you're going to use in SendGrid. But I think, emailing people from branded domains is always best anyway, because it adds a more authenticness to it. So as you can see, I had all these emails sent out in a very short period of time. Out of the 15,300 emails that I uploaded, 89.58% deliver ratio. Out of everybody that received the email, there was a 15.42% open ratio. And out of the people that opened it and clicked it, there was a 2.13% click-through ratio, which was really high because the offer I was pushing them to has a really high conversion rate. So in a matter of just a few days, over $2,200 was actually made through this campaign. And you can tell that the bounce rate on it was really low. Spam reports was really low. So if you've ever wondered, exactly what happens with, good solid email lists that maybe you might buy from somebody, or maybe you scraped yourself, these are some stats you can kind of make comparisons to here, because I had never done business with any of these people. They had never opted into any email list. The catch of it all was the business initiation with their websites and their businesses on their publicly accessible contact form, where they're asking people to contact them. So it's a little loop here, but it is a legitimate method to use. Even using this technique, you can tell the reputation rating here remained at a 96% ratio. So that's still really high. I know a lot of people worry about, having their reputation limited, etc. But I can tell you this, a lot of it does, fall on two major points. One, the product that you're offering, and good targeting of the people that you're offering that product to. Because if you're doing something that most people find of interest that you're targeting, they're going to be somewhat interested. And even the ones that aren't going to mark it as spam. But if you're out there blasting Viagra links to everybody out there, trying to get them to click on stuff like that, you're most certainly going to fail with this methodology. This is for somebody that can come up with a good serious offer, good content in the emails and the messages they send on the contact forms, etc., with a good solid product behind it. If you can do those things, this methodology will work for you. The only thing that you have to do is get out there and start doing it. Anyways, the technique's really simple, really straightforward. You guys can see how this comes together. I do want to mention, though, one last time, that the technique is not for people that are just going to be out there spamming Viagra links. Most likely, this is not going to work. You'll need a different system, if you want to do something like that allows you to send millions, because the click-through ratio on those is very low. So you need millions of emails of those going out. This is a methodology where you are able to capture a very finite number of emails here that are not opted into a system, send them, a solicitation essentially, without violating any of the spam laws, and making sales. So anyways, I'm going to end the video off so you guys can see how much money was actually made from this. This is the money that was made in a 4-day period of this campaign being implemented. The first day, just a couple hundred, with the mass majority of the sales coming into the second day of the marketing campaign. Some of these sales, as you can see, trickled in over a couple of days, and just within 4 days, a total of $2,240 was made by using this method. Now, again, once more before I leave you guys, as I said, don't plan on making money like this if you are just out there spamming out Viagra links or things of that nature. But if you have serious products or services or offers to provide to somebody that have good conversion ratios and you're doing your proper targeting, you're going to make some money doing this methodology. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments section of this video. And you guys have a great day and keep on keeping on with your marketing. Let's get out there and hustle and make some bread.